So, unsurprisingly enough, Donald Trump and his White House are now coming to terms with the consequences of trying to play international mob boss. Trying to play international mob boss, unsurprisingly, has consequences, and now Caroline Leavitt, Donald Trump's plastic lip stooge, is now going to threaten Canada with very severe consequences if the Canadians don't stop responding in kind to MAGA's clear and concise bullying. Donald Trump's response is that there will be grave consequences imposed on Canada if they even think about shutting off America's electricity. Do you believe that? I don't believe that.
Conversations between the administration and the Canadians going on over this tariff, because the Ontario Premier says the next step is to cut off electricity to the U.S.
And the president put out a statement after seeing those comments and said that it would be there would be grave consequences imposed on Canada if they think about shutting off electricity for the United States of America and our citizens. And the president is also determined to ensure that we are depending on American electricity, not the electricity production of foreign nations, including our allies in Canada.
The Canadian premier in question has threatened to shut off the electricity twice. This individual has threatened to cut off American electricity twice now. And Donald Trump wants us to believe that if you keep threatening America with these cutting off the electricity, very significant consequences. Stop lying. My nigga. Stop lying. You're not going to do anything. Donald Trump's not going to do anything short of maybe invade Canada, and he really doesn't have a mandate for war. Americans don't want to invade Canada. Americans don't like what Donald Trump is doing with Canada, and frankly, only the most loyal of MAGA meat riders actually thinks any of this is in any way, shape, or form even coming close to resembling common sense or competence. All of this is stupidity, it's ignorance, it's chaos, it's back-to-back catastrophes, and somehow or another the nation is supposed to just take this smiling, yeah. No, there will be severe consequences. Like what? More tariffs? More of America backing itself into an economic corner for Donald Trump's ego? That's what severe consequences mean, is America taking a knife and just stabbing itself in the face over and over again and smiling because blood's getting on someone else. It's just so stupid. It's just so dumb. It's nonsensical, it's childish, and trust and believe, this Caroline Leavitt character, another one of these MAGA plastic bags, whether it's Kristi Noem, Paulina Luna, fucking this one, all of these fools, trust and believe, this one doing all this sweeping for Donald Trump, you can't sweep up everything, man. Eventually, the shit's gonna start flying everywhere. You can't get it. You can't get every spot. At some point, she's gonna resign. Guarantee it, because Donald Trump's administration is all about defending the indefensible. It's all about being the face of all of Donald Trump's mistakes. Because trust and believe, once it gets ugly enough, Donald Trump's not going to continue to explain himself. That'll be Caroline Leavitt's job. All of these people are literally just stooge fall guys for Trump. Elon Musk, Caroline Leavitt, Marco Rubio, all of these people are dominoes meant to be knocked down to protect Donald Trump from the inevitable downfall. No amount of human shields you use will save you, Donnie. All that threatening of Hamas you're doing when you have a lot in common with them. Human shields. You think Elon Musk jumping up and down isn't a human shield for Trump? You think Caroline Leavitt having that nasty ass attitude every time she opens her mouth on camera defending every stupid nonsensical scheme of Donald Trump's, you think she's not eventually going to take a downfall? Of course she is. She's eventually going to go down too. You can't constantly explain away the inexplicable or the unexplainable. Right? I guess the unexplainable is the better word here. Maybe even the inexplicable. Because a lot of this shit, it's just like, why are you guys, like, what is even the reason? Somebody cue the Cardi B meme. What was the reason? Like, what was the reason for this shit? Like, for what? To accomplish what? To bring about what? To soothe Donald Trump's ego? To make him feel like the mafia boss he's always been meant to be? Really? This is what these nonsensical threats is supposed to do something? American electricity is going to be very, very expensive. And you might be able to compel your MAGA cult members to stop crying about high prices and now embrace them with a smile. But people who aren't MAGA cult members are going to feel it. And over time, people who aren't paying attention to politics are going to start paying attention. And they're not going to be sitting there wondering, I don't know, man, Trump's a tough guy. I kind of like Trump. They're going to go in immediately knowing this motherfucker is the reason why my life is miserable. See, Donald Trump was able to kind of coast on the stability of Democrats, able to coast on the stability of Barack Obama's presidency and the economy he left for Donald Trump. But see, Donald Trump's already destroying everything Joseph Biden left him, and he's now trying to say, it was all Biden. I inherited a horrible economy. And it's like, no, you didn't. I can see you destroying everything. Now, see, your MAGA stooges and the apathetic American masses who aren't paying attention right now, they might be calm, they may not care, they may not be interested, but given enough time, given enough damage, these people will eventually open their eyes and they will see. And nothing will be able to save this MAGA cult. Caroline Levitt can't save you. Elon Musk jumping like a starfish can't save you. Who else can't save y'all? Kristi Noem can't none of these people save you. None of them can say. Andrew Tate can't save you. All these people Trump is flying in from all over the world and all these schemes and plots, but these people can't save you from the inevitable downfall of America that you are very clearly engineering yourself. Like, you're behind it all. And you think you can explain it all away. You can threaten Canada. You can't. Only MAGA cultists are going to embrace America being destroyed from the inside. And for a time, a lot of people who aren't paying attention are going to sit there and say, no, I'm taking America's side over Canada. But over time, it'll be undeniable who the problem is. It's Donald Trump. And we just have to be patient. We also have to be patiently proactive. Or proactively patient. This strategy that some Democrats are proposing of, protest quietly and put on a pink blazer and just sit there and just hope to God that, I don't know, some kind of miracle occurs. No, be proactively patient. Fight. But in the meantime, also understand this MAGA nonsense will eventually collapse. The goal isn't to wait for it to collapse and then allow a power vacuum to emerge and a whole bunch of different parties emerge and take over no. The goal is to be proactive enough to when this thing finally crumbles, the American people look toward the party that has always prioritized their good, always prioritized their progression and their prosperity, the Democratic Party. So with that being said, this whole joke of there will be steep consequences for Canada, sure they will. Right, sure there will be. Sure there will be. In the meantime, we are just going to have to wait and see what the Democratic Party will do, because MAGA's already digging themselves a grave. The problem is, who's going to be standing over it? Will it be the Democratic Party, or is it going to be someone else? Got to prepare for that. So they're issuing out their little threats to Canada and shit, thinking that, people are going to, anyone buys that nonsense. No one buys it. No one does.